Now, the objective behind this lesson is to make sure that every student understands or sees equation of a straight line on the first sight and understand every single term and the meaning of everything in the equation of a straight line. So we have a y here, and y is equals to 3 all over 4x plus 3. And here we have the coefficient of x in the equation of a straight line. How do we identify that this is an equation of a straight line? The highest power of the variable x must be 1. So once the highest power of the variable x is 1, just know that that is going to be a straight line when plotted on a graph. And I'm going to give an illustration, a graphical illustration of that in this lesson. So this particular number here behind x is actually the slope, or you call it the gradient. And then you have the other number there, and this number here is a constant called the y-intercept. So bear in mind this is the slope or the gradient, and then bear in mind also that this is the y-intercept. So these parameters will help us to draw the equation of a straight line. Now, bear in mind also that your slope is equals to what? The rise all over what? The run. And the rise is along the y-axis, and the run is along the x-axis. So if we have a graph calibrated, in your graph, you and I know that this point is the origin. That's 0. And you and I know that we have the x-axis here and the y-axis here. And we have the calibrations on the line. And these calibrations are graduated. Everything to the right side of x will be positive, and every value to the left will be negative. Every value from 0 to up along the vertical axis or the y-axis is going to be positive. Everything from 0 down along the y-axis is always negative. So just bear that in mind. So this is going to be positive 1, positive 2, positive 3, positive 4, positive 5, positive 6, minus 1, minus 2 along the x-axis, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. So please, every student should bear this in mind. Then along the y-axis, everything from 0 down is going to be negative. So we'll have minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, minus 5, minus 6, minus 7. Everything from 0 up along the y-axis will be positive. So we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How then can we draw this straight line in this graph? Assuming this, what we have here is the graph. I don't have the time to grid everything, but let's assume everything we have here is just the graph. How then can we draw our straight line? The first thing we're going to do will be to look at the y-intercept. That is going to tell us where our straight line cuts across or intersects the y-axis. So that point is going to be 0.3. So, and there's a positive, meaning positive 0.3. I'm going to look at the positive 0.3 here, which is this point. Now, we know also that the slope is rise over the run, right? So our rise now is what? This is the slope now. The rise is 3, right? So I'm going to go from this point of intersection, I'm going to go towards the y-axis 3 times. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. Then also the down one here is the run, which is along the x-axis. It's telling me how many movements I'm making towards the positive direction of x, because this is a positive number. Therefore, it's going to be what? It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's going to bring me to this point, please. It's going to be at this point. Okay, We're going to be at this point. So this is coming here. Rise, run is coming this way. So now this is where we're having the slope. So I'm going to draw this and link this up to this point of intersection. That's y-intercept. I'm going to just link this up. Sorry, it's not perfect, but I believe you're getting the idea. Okay, so this is the straight line of this equation. So I'm just going to write the equation on the straight line. Y equals to 3 all over 4 x plus 3. So this is a very simple way of explaining, the meaning of the equation of a straight line, how to identify the equation of a straight line, how we can locate the intercept of y on this particular graph, how to use our slope to draw this graph. And I'm sure, and I want to believe, you got something today and you understand. You can actually look at the equation of a straight line at a glance and understand that yes, this is an equation of a straight line, simply because the highest power of the x variable is what? Is 1. So for any comment, you can just drop a comment on the comment section, hit the like button and follow us.